last week on Wayne Anderson, Singer of Songs. Wayne kicked off his national tour with an appearance on national TV show Good Morning.
In the avenues and alleyways.
Made some frank assessments about Wellington's celebrated art scene.
This is an example of the sort of thing I'm talking about. Whoever designed this must have been on something.
And confronted the mayor about the allocation of taxpayers' money.
I think music's gone downhill after 1977 when Elvis Presley died.
It's an early morning start for Wayne and Orlando as they prepare for the next leg of their national tour and a 2-gig engagement in Rotorua.
Hey Wayne, do you want any of these complimentaries? Got hot chocolate, coffee, tea bag, salt and pepper.
Oh right, sounds good. Actually, I've already got a few myself, but yeah, pack those ones up. We'll take them as well.
Excellent.
The more the merrier.
Have you grabbed some towels?
No, I haven't done that. Actually, I was just thinking at home I've got a manual jug. I actually need an automatic jug, but I suppose taking that would be a little bit obvious, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Might forget about that one.
Wellington's been pretty good, Wayne.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, it was good meeting the mayor. Actually, I was just thinking the song I did, she enjoyed. I did what I did for Maria. I did what I did for Maria. What I should have said was, and I did what I did for the mayor.
Exactly. Looks like we got everything, Wayne.
Yep, it looks like it. Oh, that's us. So, I'll see you guys in Rotorua.
Well, that went really well, Wayne.
And when you kiss me,
A clear and balmy day greets Wayne and Orlando as they make the 460-kilometre journey up the North Island for the next date of their national tour. At New Zealand's geothermal wonderland, Rotorua, the Vegas of New Zealand, and a good gauge of the effect that Wayne's appearance on Good Morning has had on the public. For Wayne and his manager, a gig in the entertainment capital of New Zealand will provide an ideal warm-up for Sky City.
Rotorua.
The Lake Plaza, Wayne. This is the kind of place that really, you know, this is where you should be playing.
Yeah.
Right, so this is reception. Hi, got a suite booked here, the Anderson suite, Mr. Wayne Anderson.
Yep.
And where is that?
Okay, I'll show you on the map. That's where we are at the moment. Just go through the corridor here.
Wow, that's a lot of rooms. Here we go. This is us, Wayne. Oh, here we go. The Wayne Anderson suite.
Gee, this looks all right, doesn't it?
Looks all right. Which bed do you want?
Hang on. I'll find out like this.
Yeah,
That feels all right. I'll have this one.
good. And this will be me here then.
Right? That's us. Yeah.
The hotel circuit. So simple. Why didn't we think of it?
Look, we're going to start a fan club as well.
Exactly.
It's straight into business, and the first order of the day is ensuring the sound system is adequate.
Is there anything coming through there?
Well, you can hear something. It's like a switch may need to, it might be on radio instead of CD, something like that. You can hear something faintly. The CD's playing evidently, but the sound's not coming through the speakers.
I think it might be a problem with the CDs.
Well, how do you normally do it?
Well,
Have you had other people perform like this with the speakers?
no,
So you've never tried this before?
no.
Yeah, maybe we'll go and try the ghetto
I
blaster.
might have to.
Yeah, I think that's better. You go get changed and we'll do a little sound check in the room with the ghetto blaster.
Wayne's new Ghetto Blaster is an obvious solution for tonight's performance, but a misplaced stick of deodorant causes problems as showtime approaches.
Deodorant. There must be, the small bag would be in there.
So
Where did I get my
bag.
deodorant from?
Well, it must have been in your bag.
I put some
Deodorant on.
deodorant on, yeah.
I think you had it. That was
Well, it
one.
must be in the car then.
It might be easier for us just
Yeah,
to.
well, let's just check.
just-
Let's just check before we do anything else.
Oh, we've kind of got to get there soon.
Well, it's not till 6 o'clock.
Well, what's the time now?
5:43.
What they want is just, someone. It's for the guests.
Yeah.
You're the entertainer
Okay.
who.
Yeah, you watch me, and if it's too loud, I'll say turn
Yeah.
it down. If it's If it's not loud enough, I'll go like that.
So for this one, it's a little bit like you're the kind of background though.
Oh,
no?
yeah, I know that.
You
It's not
understand
too
that?
big of a player. I know that.
Yeah, good. Okay. So I'll just find a PowerPoint, put it onto CD. I'll get it to functions.
You can press pause, and it's got a pause button. It's got a pause button, so you can go 14.
I have. That's exactly what I've done lately. So that's the first song. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to bring to your attention we're going to be providing some entertainment this evening for you all. Manurewa's greatest ballad singer, Wayne Anderson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to do some songs for you. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Feel free to sing along. First one's one made famous by my favourite singer, Tom Jones. He's done about 600 songs, but this is one of his best ones. I saw the lights on the night, then I passed by. Start it again. Start it again. Skip.
It's skipped.
Coming up after the break, will Wayne recover from the sound system failure? And for Wayne, the work doesn't stop after the gig.
This morning I started working on my autobiography. And it goes right through my school years, right through to the success I'm having now with the music.
Back at the Lake Plaza Hotel, some quick thinking from Orlando has got the stereo working, and the show is in full swing.
Then all at once he was standing there, so sure of himself, his head in the air. Oh, my heart was breaking, which one would it be? Then you turned around and walked away with me. The Wellington gig wasn't too bad. There was certainly a big audience there, but the type of audience that it was put me off. They were mainly a younger crowd, sort of scruffy, rowdy, glue-sniffing type audiences, and really put me off, to be honest. In fact, I much prefer Manurewa. Rotorua, on the other hand, where I am now, much better, very, very classy. The next stage in my international tour is Hamilton. I don't know a great deal about Hamilton. I think I've been there a few times in my life before. I know it's a fairly flat town. The culmination of my international tour is actually going to be Sky City. And if Rotorua is anything to go by, I reckon it'll be a real success. Something that's very interesting that you guys might be interested in. I don't know whether you actually knew, but this morning I started working on my autobiography. It's got 19 chapters, and I've put the years, from the year I was born, 1959, right through to 2005. And I've got two columns. For example, the first one, 1959 to 1961, is in Allenby Road, Papatoetoe. That was the first house that Mum and Dad had. And it goes right through my school years, right through my jobs, various jobs that I'd had, right through to the success I'm having now with the music. So, yeah.
With Wayne booked for 2 shows at the Lake Plaza Hotel, Wayne and Orlando look forward to a healthy breakfast before the midday performance.
Pretty good spread, not bad.
This is good food, but once again, it looks to me to be a little bit on the lukewarm side. It makes all the difference, doesn't it, you know, between being average and excellent.
Yeah, and I guess the other thing is presentation, Wayne, you know?
Presentation, well, it can make or break a meal, you know.
Yeah.
If it's, you know, served up as slop, you know, it puts you off, but if it's nicely presented, then it's appetising, isn't it?
Yeah. I crashed out pretty early last night, sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right, yeah. Actually, I stayed up quite late and did a bit more work on my autobiography. Not as easy as you might think, actually. Going to have to consult people, people that were there at the time.
Yeah?
For when I was 2 or 3 years old, ask mum and dad and different people things. Basically, I'm going to break it into years. Like, 19, when I was born to preschool, and just title the chapters. That's the main thing that happened in those particular years.
What are the titles going to be?
Well, for example, between 64 and 68 was when I was at Manurewa South Primary School. So that particular chapter will be called Manurewa South Primary School.
I guess it'll run quite long then.
Yes and no. I don't want to, make it an encyclopedia. I want to condense it into something that's readable and non-boring.
How long do you think it'll be?
I haven't really thought about it. Maybe 30 or 40 pages.
That's a good solid biography, eh?
Yeah.
Putting the autobiography aside, Wayne and Orlando take a stroll and discuss the noon performance in Rotorua and the evening gig at Diggers Bar in Hamilton.
Yes, it's looking forward to the performance this morning. I've got a glass of warm to hot water here because it's actually better for the voice. I like iced water, it tastes better, it's more refreshing, but not particularly good for the vocal cords. Apparently the warm water is better. You need to keep the voice warm. The warmer the voice is, the better. So before I do a performance, I usually prefer the hot water.
Midday arrives and it's time for Wayne's second Rotorua show. Though there's only one guest, Wayne, like a true professional, puts everything into his performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big Rotorua welcome for South Auckland's greatest singer, Mr. Wayne Anderson.
A candy-coloured clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say, in dreams you're mine, all of the time together. In dreams, only in dreams, in beautiful dreams.
Thank you very much, Rotorua.
I was expecting a Maori show today, but I don't know what was that. He's like Elvis, but smaller, and but I have to go now. So thank you very much.
After the break, Orlando gets an unexpected surprise at checkout.
You've got $78 off from this.
$78? Hey, Wayne.
And car trouble strikes in Huntley.
Hey, Dad. Listen, can you just come and pick me and Wayne up? We're in Huntley.
With a 3-hour time frame before the Hamilton show, Wayne and Orlando move quickly to make the deadline.
There we go. It's a nice day.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You've got $78 off from this. Would you like me to print it?
For $78? Hey, Wayne. Apparently there's some phone charges.
Oh, right, that would have been me. I used the phone last night.
You know they charge like wounded bulls and hotels.
How much is it?
$78.
$78.
Hell. Oh, that'll be his own, because putting 09 in front of it. Didn't think of that.
Yeah, well, let's have a bit of a talk about that. So, 27 phone calls. Well, can that come out of the performance fee?
And I don't know the contract, so.
Okay, you don't have any money, do you?
Well, I haven't been paid yet for my performance last night, no.
Okay. Well, I'll just pay for that on EFTPOS.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Can I get a receipt for that?
Yes.
$78. Who did you phone last night?
Talk to you later.
What?
Nice place.
28 phone calls, Wayne.
With hotel surcharges behind them, Wayne and Orlando hit the road for the hour-long drive to Hamilton.
Dum 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 dum-a-doo-ah. Oh yeah 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 yeah. Oh, 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 ah. Only the lonely. Well, finally made it to Hamilton, and evidently this was where the gig was supposed to be, but I think something's changed, and I'm not sure exactly what's happening. In fact, I think Orlando's in there now, sorting it out, I hope.
Mate, they've cancelled. With no notice. No notice, they didn't call. They just said, oh, we waited till you came in to tell you.
Is that right? I don't believe it. Man, that's rude.
It's rude.
It's not only rude, it's unprofessional. Unprofessional. Well, I refuse to deal with people like that. I reckon we should just go home.
I reckon.
I mean, we've driven all the way from Rotorua to Hamilton. City of the future? I don't think so.
After putting the disappointment of the Diggers Bar debacle behind them, disaster strikes in the most unlikely of places. Just outside of Huntly, the Daihatsu loses power.
Okay, just keep it running. We'll see. I mean, that was smoking pretty bad before.
Yeah. It's not too
So
bad
not
now.
too
I'll just
bad.
put my foot on the accelerator and see what happens.
Yeah,
Oh, hang on. It has died.
it's died. Yeah. That's shocking. Oh. Wayne, what we'll do is we'll leave the car here. We'll lock it up. I'll ring up someone and we'll get a lift back to and then I don't know.
That'd be the best idea rather than driving it in the condition it's in.
True. Good call. I might can ring my dad maybe and see if he can come out and pick me and Wayne up. But yeah, less than ideal end to the tour. Hey, Dad. Yeah, it's Orlando. Listen, you met Wayne in Huntly. The tour was okay. No, that was fine. But the car's broken down. Do you reckon it'd be possible for you to maybe come and pick me and Wayne up? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Dad. Your dad, it's not what I need to hear right now. Listen, can you just come and pick me and Wayne up? We're in Huntly.
I'll be your love till the end.
I know. Okay. Yeah, listen, I'll talk later. I've got it. We're being filmed. Just leave it, okay? All right. I'll see you.
I'll be your love till the end of time. there's always a bright side, Orlando. I'm glad we didn't have a band. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Manurewa, Highway 1, take me home, country road.
Next week on Wayne Anderson, singer of songs, Wayne sorts out his wardrobe
Trousers are going to have to be tight fitting. I feel good in tight trousers. And all for $38.50.
while across town at Sky City, Orlando gets some bad news.
I really don't think we should go ahead with this show.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun.